having just been informed by the local tavern keeper, or barkeep as it were, that she needs to have Darkstone. Darkstone is the way of this world. She heads to a nearby fortress that looks like it's been decimated. Informed that there may be yokai in there, she begins to head in. So here we have her right here at the entrance to it. So we'll start off as we would any other game. She'll need to find 2 clue tokens amongst all of these. And there we go. So we start with Hold Back the Darkness. A 6 does not work, so we fail to hold back the darkness on turn 1. Way to go. Let's see how fast she can move. She does get a speed of 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Standing on the in-between, she gets a 6. Flip it over. We do have a castle wall is her first location. So we've got her right here in the doorway. And let's shuffle up. And let's pick, how about that one right there? I am in between. I'm going to scavenge on this back line. Roll 3 dice, see if I can find anything. Nothing to start with, so 2, 3, 5. So we've got nothing to scavenge there. We enter a turn. And we have a 2-door ambush attack. Wonderful. So let's start by putting our doors up. And we'll stick onto that side. And here we go. We are being ambushed by 1 Oni and 2 Tengu. Well, this is going to be fun. We're going to die, like, right on the first level. So we have 1 Oni right here. And 2 Tengu, also right here. Let's quickly locate their attack cards. There's the Tengu. There's the Oni. Tengu are initiative 7. Ambush starts with the lowest, initiative 5 for the Oni. So we will put the Oni back there. We'll put Tengu 1 there. And Tengu 2 right there. Okay. So we go to combat. Let's start with the Tengu. We'll start with this bad guy right here. He's got a combat of 3. Let's see. Flight, moves through others. On a to-hit roll of 6, he does double damage. For each to-hit roll of 1 that an adjacent hero rolls, cancel the highest roll. Okay, so he's just a jerk. Gotcha. Melee is 3+, so the 2 fails, but the 3 and the 4 do hit. Each one of these is going to do 2 damage apiece, so I need to roll some defensive. So we'll go here, we'll defend the 4. I fail, we'll defend the 3. I also fail. Double checking that I have nothing as armor. I do not, so 4 damage comes my way. Well, this is going to be a quick match. Alright, let's try this again. How about 3 more combat attacks from the Tengu from this one on to me. 4, 5, and 5, so that's 3 hits there. We'll try to block the 5. No. We'll try to block the other 5. Yes. So this one is gone, and we'll try to block the 4. Also yes, so that one's gone. Well, that's not too bad. So then we only take 2 wounds out of that shot. Brings us up, however, to 6 damage of our total 11. Good thing we have our mana spell. And finally, the Oni does get to attack. No, I'm doing this wrong, aren't I? thinking I'm doing this wrong. Rulebook. It has been a very long time since I played this game, guys, so as you guys can see if you are followers of the channel. Alright, so that would be the end of the round, as all of them have jumped up, or have spawned in on top of me. Painful. I suppose it would be the start of the new round, even if we ignored... Oh, I would have had to do a hold back the darkness first. Hold on. So let's hold back the darkness. Double sixes. Now I just need to locate my chart. Swordsmith. Depth event. Stubborn resolve. Each hero may immediately heal D6 wounds and sanity, or recover 1 grit. Hey, that's not bad. So, too bad I'm not damaged yet. Although, we're going to just take all the damage from those attacks, and we still have to hold back the darkness. I guess that means I will take a +1 grit, as I go and find my grit tokens. And then we still have the Oni we have to deal with, as far as getting to go before I do. So what do we got here on the Oni? Hero that takes 1 or more wounds from combat is knocked back 3 spaces. If the hero would end in an occupied space or off the board, instead place him in the last empty space. Move through... Oh, crap. So this guy's going to hit me, and if I don't take any... Or if I take any of the wounds, he's going to smack me into that guy, and then I'm going to take more unblockable wounds. Fantastic. Alright, here we go. 2 dice, needing 4s. We do get 1 4 on this. So I get a 4+ to save. Haha, 4+ to save. I do block. 1 or more wounds, so I don't get blocked or tossed into him. So now it's up to Amina to try and do something. I don't think either one of these is bad. So, start of the turn, I do automatically take 1 horror hit from the Oni being here. So let's check that 3+. Got a 6, we're good. So we don't take the damage from it. I think we're going to go ahead and use our personal item, the Secret Blade. Let's try and stab out the Tengu in front of us. Because at least that way, when this guy throws us, we'll fly farther and not away from things. So 1 combat. That's a 6. So it would ignore defense and armor regardless, because it is a critical. But the Secret Blade automatically does ignore defense and armor. And hits him for 4 damage. Where the heck did I put my heal points? There we go. So the Tengu in the back, I'm just going to leave 1 token on him. He's got 1 wound remaining. So not too bad there. So then I get my regular attack rolls. So we get 2 combat hits. And actually I'm wondering, do I take a second to quick cast a spell? I don't know, we'll see how this works. Let's do 2 combat hits. We need a 4+ on both of these. We got a 3 and a 6. So that's going to be a no-go. Well, actually the 6 will hit. 6 is a critical, which means it's going to ignore armor. I really want to... I don't know if I want to waste... It's like I don't want to waste it on just putting it 1 point into him, but I guarantee if I roll crappy that I can at least kill that guy. So let's do that. Let's put all the damage into him. Hit him for 4 damage. Tengu is dead. Fantastic. So I can get rid of that token. And you know what? Let's spend 2 mana, which gives us 3 dice. We're going to try and heal a little bit. pair of fives. If I remember right, when I roll doubles, spend additional die to roll, or additional mana to roll additional dice. If double rolls are any of the dice, I take a corruption hit. Sweet. However, let's finish the casting of the spell, because it doesn't say it interrupts the casting of the spell. I need to be able to spot an 8+. I do have 2 5s, that's a 10. I will choose myself, and I will heal D3 wounds. So I got a 5, I do heal 3 of my wounds. That's a good thing. So we're good there. Oh, I would have had to have rolled. I'm at max grit, but I would have had to roll my move. My move is 6. I can't move anywhere. Although I suppose I could. I could have moved like into that corner. Enemies and targeting this hero. Oh, hey, look at that. I even screwed up my own abilities. Look at that. So we do heal 3 wounds there. We got our that. We do take a corruption hit. I need a 3+ sanity save. Got a 4. Save that corruption. So while my dangerous Lotus Blossom spell hurts me, it doesn't kill me. Casting magic. I will have to look later, but if anybody knows, please let me know in the comments down below if you can cast the same spell more than once as long as you have the mana to do it. For this round we won't. Hopefully we won't die. But that would be end of the round then. So we go on to the next round. Time to hold back the darkness. We got a 10. We're good. We held back that darkness. Unfortunately, Tengus are stupid fast, so they get to throw 3 dice. They do have a 3+. What I missed on my ability last time was I have hiding in plain sight, so that they're a -1 to hit me. So they actually need a 4+ to hit. Alright, we got a 6, and we got a 4. So... Alright, so now we actually do need to call out which die we're blocking, and in each time we'll block the 6, if we can keep it on the table. We do not block the 6 with that 2, and then we will try to block the 4, and we do block the 4. However, that 6 does double damage, so our 2 damage becomes 4 damage. Ouch. Well, that sucks. It is my turn, though. I do regenerate my magic. I do have to take a horror hit from the Oni. I do take the horror hit this time. So we take 1 point of sanity damage. I need to cast spells, so I need to... You know what? Let's go for broke again. Let's do it this way. Let's throw 2 mana to cast a 3-die Lotus Blossom. I got doubles, and I don't even cast the spell successfully. Hold on. Let's use a grit to reroll those 3 dice. Much better choice. 1, 6, 4. So we do not actually take that corruption hit, but we do heal. Unfortunately, we only heal 1 wound. That's I also did take, if you guys didn't see and I didn't announce in the character creation section, we took a bandage as our starting item. I think with as much damage as I have sitting on me right now, we are going to have to use that. Heals D6 wounds. It heals 3 more. So that puts us back only to 3 wounds, so that's much more viable. And then, I guess let's stab another Tengu. 2 attacks. Needs 4s to hit, so I miss. You know what, that's worth a grit. Totally worth the grit. Let's use 2 dice. We re-roll again. Hey, double 1s. I can just fail at life today. Okay, so then we got the Oni to go. Oni's got 2 attacks. He does need a 5+ now to hit me. So 4 and a 2 does not hit, so I dodge out of the way, and we're good. Next round is starting with Hold Back the Darkness. We got an 8, needs a 7. We're good there. Tengu needs 4s to hit me. 1, 2, 5. 5 does hit. We need a 4+ to save. Got a 6. So we save that. Let's see if we can bring ourselves back up to full health. We'll spend 2 mana. We'll cast an enhanced version of Lotus Blossom. That's funny. We don't have enough. 1, 3, and 4 can only take 2 of those dice to cast that 8, so we fail to cast healing there. Well, let's see if we can... well, we miss 1. However, because we're attacking the Tengu, or not even attacking the Tengu, because we're next to the Tengu, adjacent rolls, he's going to block our 6 automatically. That's butt. So, on to the next Oni attack. Oni hits with a 1 and a 6. He's got nothing special for that 6, so he does hit me. This will do 5 damage if I fail to block it. But we got a 4+. We got a 5 on our 4+ armor save, so we are good. Or defense save, sorry. That's it. Next round. I got a 9. Held Back the Darkness. Tengu. He's got 3 dice. Needs 4s to hit me. 1, 2, 3. Not enough. I regenerate my mana, and I'm just going to use that right away to try and cast a spell. I got an 11. And I heal a single wound. Hooray. Alright, here we go. Swinging again. We got a 4, we got a 1. The 1 blocks the 4 because of the Tengu. Son of a monkey. Alright, this is not cool, guys. Alright, here we go. Oni onto Amina, the Kitsune. 4 and a 3. The 4 normally would hit, except for Hidden in Plain Sight makes that needing a 5. Fails again. Next round. Double 1s. I don't fail, but something bad's about to happen to me. Crap. We get an ambush attack. Wunderbar. So we draw the top card of the deck. Here's a new one that we've added all over our break time. We've got a Temple Dog. And that also gets to ambush us. So we've got a Temple Dog right there. I don't know how well you can see that. And I guess he'll come right there. We will need to find his card real quick. Bone Eaters, Skin, Jorgumo, Economy, Temple Dog. Alright. Let's see what we've got here. His Fear 2. Temple Dog's 2 hit rolls of a 6+ do an extra brutal bite hit, which equals with damage equal to 2 times the target hero's level. Stalking their prey, the Temple Dog's initiative is equal to the hero party level. Also, on the first turn of an ambush, Temple Dogs are double their current combat. Whoa. Okay. Luckily, though, that makes them only initiative 3 when they attack. So it will still be the Tengu first. Tengu first. Shite. Needs 4s to hit me. The 5 and the 6 do hit me. 6 is going to be double damage, so we do need to save that separately. So 6. Saves with a 6. Nice. The 5 does not save. Excuse me, does not save, so I do take 2 more damage. That brings us to me. I am going to continue my same roll call here of casting a enhanced Lotus Blossom. We do have a 4 and a 5 and a 2, so we're good. We can cast our spell. Does D3 wounds. That does 3. That's nice. Nice, nice, nice. Now imagine if I was actually playing with somebody else. We'd be able to, you know, do something. So then it's still to me. So 2 attacks, beating 4s, got a 4 and a 6. Okay, so we do know that Temple Dogs are tough. They ignore critical hits. So that sucks. Although our Common Knives, we ignore defense above 2. So we'll keep the 4 separate. Here's the 6. It's a critical hit, so we can hit either of these 2 with no problem. Let's see if we can get rid of this Speedy Tengu. So we ignore its defense, and we only deal 1 wound. I guess let's put the other one into there. So this will be die -2 for damage. Ignores. His defense blocks it all. This is going to go down really craptacular really fast. So now we're up to... We'll say the Temple Dogs are going first since they initiated. Oh, I do need to make a couple of saves here first before we go on. I get a terror hit from him. So I take 1 horror hit. I have a sanity 3+, so I save. From the newly spawned Temple Dogs, we take 2 horror hits. We block both of those. So we're good. We didn't take any horror this round. Because the Temple Dogs ambushed, we'll say they go first this turn. It doesn't really matter. Well, actually it will next turn, because next turn they drop down to initiative 1. So we'll let the Temple Dogs charge in first. Because they ambushed, they have double their current combat, which makes them 4. Because of my hidden in plain sight, they need 5s to hit me, though. So 2 1s do nothing, the 4 does nothing. However, that 6 does do something. Let's see, Temples to hit rolls of 6+ do an extra brutal bite hit with damage equal to 2 times the target hero's level. So I think the 6 is just going to cause 3 damage, and then it's going to do an additional hit for 2 damage. So we'll block this one. We do. We'll block the brutal bite. We do not. And that's going to do 2 times the target hero's level. So we get hit for 2 more damage. Luckily, we are only level 1. And finally, the Oni gets to go. 2 dice, needing 5s. Uh-oh. Got 1 5 out of that. However, I roll a 6 in defense, so we're okay. We're doing pretty decent here. I mean, this is a long slough, being that we're only the 2 of us. Or only me versus all of them. Okay, hold back the darkness. We got an 8, we're good. Tengu get to go first. Needing 4s to hit me, so only the 5 casts. I do a 5 to block. Temple Dogs scare me, so sanity roll. I do actually take 1 sanity damage from his horror hit. And then the Oni. I do not fear the Oni. I can use the damage sponge, so let's do another Lotus Blossom. 3 die as always. We do roll doubles, so we're going to have to take a corruption hit, but we got 2 4s and a 5. Either one of those is enough to cast the spell. So corruption hit. I need a 3+ sanity. We're good. 3+ willpower to save it. And then we get D3. Let's still take wounds. We take 2 wounds off. Fantastic. Oh, you know what I haven't been rolling for a while? I should roll for like a couple of turns. I keep forgetting my grit we're on like 4th turns. It's a way for me to get grip back. I keep forgetting that. Need 4 pluses to hit. Got a 4 and a 5. Let's put him into the Tengu. I need to get rid of that Tengu because Tengu is going to start parrying all of my stuff for me. So let's do the Tengu. So dice -2. Hits him for 1 more damage. Where did I stick my health tokens? Here they are. Oh, and we are no longer at the fortress entrance. We are at spot number 1. So that's the first one. The second die is die -2 again, and blocks. His defense is just too chunky for me. This sucks. The Oni. 2 dice needing 5s. Crap, that's 2 6s. So we got to block these. So 6 needs a 4+ to save. Sweet. 6 needs a 4+ to save. Sweet again. In case you guys can't necessarily see them on the dice, there's a 4 and a 5. Okay, Temple Dog gets to go. It does only have 2 combat dice this time. Needs 5s to hit me. No luck. No such luck. End of the round. Start of the new one. Hold back the darkness. Crap, we failed. We do get to add a darkness card. I don't know if these have been shuffled up, so let's make sure they are shuffled up. And what did we just do to our map? We have Creatures of Legend. All myth enemies are +2 health, +1 initiative. We have Myth, Beast, Dragon Army here. We have Demon, Myth, Dragon Army here. And we have Demon, Myth here. Well, shit. Okay. So what do they gain? 2 health and an initiative. That would put the Oni tied with me, but Quick allows me to always go first when we're tied. So let's start with the Oni's initiative. Initiative 8 now. Does need 4s to hit me. The 1 and the 3 will miss. I gotta block that with a 4+ myself. I do not. I do take 2 more damage. My turn, so we first have to fear the Temple Dogs. Need 3s to block. I take another sanity damage. And the Terror from the Oni. 6 blocks that, so we're good there. I guess maybe I was a little quick on that secret blade. Let's roll for damage. 4 and a 5, so both are going to hit. Still got to get rid of that Tengu, and now that he is 7 health, still got 5 more to chip through. So die -2. That is a 6 if you guys can't see it. So that will hit him. That puts him at 4, 5, 6, so he has 1 wound remaining. Let's put this one into him, die -2 again. That hits for 2 more damage. We killed a second Tengu. Alright. Starting to make a little bit of room. Let's see. Hold on, I need to drink something. Okay, so that would be me, then initiative 4 Onis. Yeah, initiative 4 Oni, 2 dice. Needing, oh, I should have rolled my, let me roll my speed real quick. No, I need that 1 for a grit. 2 dice needing 5s. I got a 1 and I got a 5. Need a 4+ to save that 5. I do not. Oh shit. You know what I also didn't do? I didn't cast my spell. Darn it. So I take 5 damage. It pushes me directly away. Hit during the turn is knocked back 3 spaces directly away from a random adjacent Oni. Well, that makes no sense. Moving through any models in the way. Oh, if a hero would end up in an occupied space. So I go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3. And, okay. Unfortunately, the dog can just woof its way back. Woof. It has 2 dice. It needs 5s to hit me as well. It does not. There we go. Start of a new round. Hold back the darkness. A 5 fails, so we're at 3. We're not holding back that darkness. We're not doing very well in this match. The story of Amina might not last for very long. We'll see what happens. Let's see. That's hold back the darkness. Let's roll for our grit. We got a 3 for speed. We're not moving anywhere. We do have to take a fear from the dog. And you're on this one. Map their activation on the same map tile. So Terror 1 is on the same map tile. So Fear 2, we take 2 more fear or sanity damage. Our brain is starting to leak through our fox ears. Our blood is starting to leak through our fox nose. This is just not a good day for us. Common Knives against our Temple Dog. That's both double 1s. Fantastic. The Oni, he has a move of 5, so he's going to trundle this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to 5. That would be the worst spot he could be in for me. Because if he hits me, he's going to hit me here into a wall and cause more damage. Hey, you know what I just did again? I forgot to cast my spell. Well, I'm going to quick do that. I rolled 3 1s. And I take a corruption hit now. Wonderful. We are doing fantastic. So, ready? Wonderful. Did I roll for attack on him? I'm not sure if I did or not, so I'll just let him attack a second time. Missed. 1 and a 3. Missed. The Temple Dog, he needs 5s to hit me. 1 and a 2. Missed again. So, after, what do we say, like 6 rounds, I think it's gone? 6 rounds of fighting in this nasty-ass attack world, or combat, we have failed to hold back the darkness 3 times. 3 times. We have taken a corruption hit. We've taken 8 wounds. Actually, probably taken almost like 15 by now. We've healed quite a bit. We're up to 5 sanity damage. And we're still on the first round, or first combat. Hooray! So, start of the next round. Hold back the darkness. A 6 and a 3 is a 9. Fantastic. Alright, because everybody's here now, let's take our 2 fear from the dog. 4 saves, the 3 does not, or the 2 does not, so take another point of damage there. We'll take our horror, or our terror hit from the Oni. 6 saves, we're good there. We're going to try and cast our healing spell again. 6, 4, 2, we're good. We can cast it. We can cast it for 3 wounds. We're still going to heal our 3 wounds because we're much closer to bleeding death than we are to brain death. Here we go, roll for attack. A 4 and a 6. Now, the Temple Dogs ignore critical hits. The Onis do not. So, let's stick the 6 into the Oni, and the 4, I guess, into the dog? Or, well, let's see what the 6 does. Let's see what the 6 does. Holy hell, the 6 does 6 damage. So that's pretty good into the Oni. You know what? One, two, three, four. There we go. So we got 6 wounds on the Oni already. I think I'm going to just start working on him. Because honestly, I think that... I'll just put it on his card. I think that ability to club me away is nastier. So the 6 does 6 damage. Let's do the 4. This would be die -2 as far as damage. We throw a 4 again, so we hit him for 2 more wounds. Because these are multi-hit guys, I do need to take track of my bonus damage, or my bonus XP from them, as my big ass blocks the light and makes the whole world dark. So let me grab a pencil real quick. So I did hit the Oni twice, so that is 10 XP per hit. So 10, 20, and then I did a total of, what do I got, 8 wounds? So 5 times 8 is 40, so 60 XP right now. So write down 60 XP. The Oni gets to club me away. He cannot. Only gets a 4. Needs a 5 to hit me. The dog will try to bite me. 2s and 3s do not work. Alright, here we go. Start of a new round. Hold back the darkness. Got a 10, we're good. Could really go for that double 6 again. Let's start with create my movement speed. Hey, 1, I gain a grit. That might be helpful. I do regenerate my mana. Now I can take my fears and my terrors. Let's take my fear test. Dub 4s, we're good. We'll take my terror test. A 3, not so good. Take another chunk of my brain oozing out of my nose. Not so good. So now here's where it does come to the question of, can I cast a spell more than once, if the same spell more than once, if I have the mana to do so. Quick take a look through here. Because it's been a little bit of time since I've looked at casting spells. Fights, ambush turns, hero movement, hero attacks, enemy movements, completing the fight, status, corpse, flames, advanced, extra large, helping a KO'd players, dual wielding. I must have missed it. I must have missed it. Ah, there we go. Casting. May cast any number of spells during the turn, but each individual spell may only be cast once. Boo! Alright, cool. I guess we spend 3 mana. Try and cast our healing spell. If I can keep all the dice on the table. 6, 3, 2. That's enough to cast it. So we will take that. Let's see. We have 7 sanity damage, so we got 6 remaining, and 6 remaining in health. I still think we need to keep our wounds down. So we'll save 2 of those, which puts us back at 3 wounds. We are at 3 wounds, 7 sanity damage. Okay, what do we want to do? Well, I guess we got nothing better to do. We just stab. Since we failed both of those, let's use that newfound grit we've got, see if we can swing again. We do have a 4. The 4 will hit. Let's keep plugging into the Oni. Hits him for die -2, which is 4 more damage. That puts him to 12. Puts him to 12 wounds. That is, however, another 30 XP for me. So That's all I can do off of that roll. Oni trying to club me away. Needs 5s, only rolled dub 4s. Sweet. Doggy trying to bite me in the butt. However, the dog is a jerk. Alright, so dog rolls dub 6s. So it does an extra brutal bite hit with damage equal to 2 times target hero's level. So I'm level 1, so it'll do 2 additional damage. So, I'm going to play it like this. We'll roll against the 6. 4+ saves. We'll roll against the 6's bonus attack. The 4+ saves that. We'll roll against the second 6+. 6 saves that attack. We'll roll against the second brutal bite. A 4+ saves it. Damn, that was pretty good. Nice. My Kitsune is not to be Temple Dog Chow. Okay, hold back the darkness. A 6, not enough. We do get another darkness card. Horrors beyond measure. The power of darkness seems to grow with every passing moment. Each hero immediately loses all grit. It's not too bad. I don't have any grit. We're good. We're okay with that. I mean, of crappy things to have happen to us, that's probably the best thing that could. We'll do that there. So we'll start with making our speed roll. 6, great, we can run really far, but we're not going to do much. We'll take our fear from the dogs. 5 and a 3 saves both fear. We'll take our terror from the Oni. A 2 does not save our terror. We regenerated our mana. We'll take our 3-die Lotus Blossom. That's trip 6, so the spell is cast, but I do take a corruption hit, so let's try and save that. We do not save that, of course. Like, before I get out of this first friggin' room, I'm gonna have like an extra tentacle or something, man. It's bad enough our human Amina was transformed into a Kitsune. Now I'm just... Ugh. Alright, we're going to do D3 Sanity this time. So we get 2 Sanity back. And let's go for our swings. We need a 4, so we got 1 4. Let's keep plugging into the Oni, because he's getting pretty close to dead. He's 12 of normally 15. He's 12 of 17, so I still need to do 5 damage. Won't get it on this one swing. We do hit him for 2 more. Apparently I keep pushing all of my wound tokens away. So let's put a pile right there. We got for 2 more damage. And 20 more XP for me. Oni tries to club me. Cannot seem to connect to my apparently stealthy person is what I am, I guess. I guess I'm super stealthy. Tiny. Maybe that's what it is. I'm supposed to be tiny. Temple Dog wants to bite me. Gets 6. That's enough to bite me. So I can make this a little more seen. We'll take... This is our 6 to save for the Ultra Bite. We do not. We will take 3 damage from that. Just a little bit here. Guess we're going to be casting the heal spell real quick. And then to heal this extra die here, which is the 2 damage hit, we do save that. So we're good. Holy crap! Ambush attacks suck when you're by yourself. I forgot how rough this game is. I really did. It's been quite a while. I haven't played this game in more than a year. And I forgot how dreadful this game really is when it comes to damage. Alright, let's do this. Hold back the darkness. 11 is good. We generate our mana. Let's generate our movement speed. 3 does nothing that we care about. Let's take our fear test for the dogs. 5 and a 3 is good. Let's take our fear test for the Oni. A 1 says, squish, squish, my brain comes out my nose. Damn. let's cast our heal spell again. Of 6/5/2, so we've got enough to cast the spell. Let's go after our wounds. We can heal 3 of those. I do have to say, you should be glad it's set in the rulebook that you do not heal when you heal, or do not gain XP when you heal yourself. Because, oh my god, I could probably just heal tank myself for the rest of this game, and I'd be good. Here we go. 2 attacks. Need 4s to hit. Only roll a 3 and a 4, so we get the 4. Let's keep going into the Oni. He is 3 wounds away, so I need a 5 or a 6 to kill him. Or I could just do 1. That's cool too. I could roll a 3, which only does 1 damage. So technically he's dead, but we have creatures of legend. So not only are these scary yokai creatures here, they're legendary. That adds another 15. So 125 just off the Oni. That's insane, man. Oni tries to club. Club this baby seal. Shoot! He does. Go to block that. Yes, I do. Temple Dog. And of course he does. Dub 6s again. So we'll throw the white dice are the extra 2 damage. Represented by the 2s. Here we go. Save the 6. I do not. So save the 6 gives me 3 damage. The 2. I do not. Gives me 2 more damage. So hold on. I'm at 3, 6. That puts me at 8. I could die from this. Luckily I have 2 revive tokens. The 6. I save. The 2. I also save. Alright, so we're good there. Guess we're casting our heal spell again. Holy free holies, man. Start of yet another round. Holding back the darkness. We roll 11. We're good. Let's check our speed. Nope. Let's regain our mana. Let's be afraid of the Temple Dog. Dub 5s. We're good. Let's be afraid of the Oni. We are with a 1. I guess all that's left is to it. Oh no, let's cast our spell. We need to cast our spell because we gotta heal. 5, 5, 6. So of course we're gonna save, but we're gonna be able to cast it, but we're not gonna take a corruption hit. This time we save the corruption hit. Let's roll D3 for damage. We save 2 damage, or 2 wounds. And let's start a clubbing. A 5 and a 2, it's all we get. We get 1 hit. Keep going into that Oni. We need a 4+ to kill it. Or we could just roll a 1 and not do anything, and knock over the temple gates. Save again, or Oni swinging into me, hits me once, which I ignore. Temple Dog hits me nuns. That's it. New round. A 9 holds back the darkness. A 4 does not generate grit. Fearing the dog. We do fear it once. I'm at 9. Fearing the Oni. We fear it twice. Shnikes. So we're at 10. Guess we're healing our brains this round. Let's cast that. Let's see if we get corrupted with a 5/5/4. We do not get corrupted. Let's see how much brains we put back in our nose. Only 1 point. Apparently I didn't grab enough sortable brain tokens, so we're okay. That was god awful. We go for an attacks. Only 1 hits. Against that Oni, I roll a 5. That's enough to kill him. Final blow generates me another 20 XP. So 145. And that's enough to kill the Oni. Temple Dog tries to bite me in retrospect. Dub 4s, not enough because of my hidden in plain sight ability. Hold back the darkness. A 7, we're still in the 7-point block, so we're okay. Fear the Mutt. We do not fear the Mutt. Let's roll for speed. 4, not what we need. Let's roll for heals. Double once, and I don't cast the spell, so I get to take a corruption hit without casting the spell. Hey look, I take another corruption hit. Like I said, we're going to grow another tentacle arm before we even get out of the first round, or first room. That sucks. So that casts that, that moves our mana there. I guess it's time to attack this. 1 and a 5. 5 is going to hit. 4, or the 1 isn't. Luckily I treat his armor, or defense is only a 2, so die -2. Makes it a 0. Hooray! And the dog tries to bite me. Rolls a 6, so it's going to get that 6 and an additional 2. So, try to save the hard bite. I do not. I take 3 more damage. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're going to die. Try to save the 2-point. We do not. And that's it. I'm dead. Luckily, I got a revive token. Not going well.
Let's see.
Not going well. This is the first room, as you can tell. Whenever hero is KO'd, party has 1 or more revives. Tokens discarded. That hero is restored to full health, full sanity, and 1 grit. And does not roll for injury or madness. Sweet! That was actually the best thing I could do. Doesn't say I'm cured of all of my corruption, but it does state that I'm full health, full that, and I do get a point of grit. So I knock down, doggy smells as I get back up, start of the round. I have 1 more grit token remaining, or not, revive token remaining, to get through this entire dungeon. Double 4s, so technically we succeeded, but we do get Splintered Collapse. Each hero immediately takes 3 hits that do 2 wounds each. Hey, watch me have to use... So I need to make 4+ saves. Save, save, fail. So I start by waking up as the ceiling collapses on me. Ay, chihuahua. Alright, so that's Hold Back the Darkness. Let's, speed of 6, no good. Fearing the Mutt. We do fear 1 point of the Mutt. You know what, because of how quickly I take damage, let's cast that spell again. Or let's fail to cast that spell again. But we do save the corruption hit, so we're okay there. And then let's try and kill the dog. 4 and a 5, both are hits. So defense -2. Or die -2 is 0. Die -2 is 2. He takes a whopping 2 damage. This is also another multi-wound creature. So I gain 25 off of that 1 round of attacks that hit. 145 gives 60, 170. So there we go. Christ, I might level up off of this first room alone. Dog tries to bite. Does not. End of round. I try to hold back the darkness. 7, I do. I run in fear from the dog. A little bit closer, 1 point. I roll for grit. No. I cast my spell. 2, 3, 5. I can cast that 8. Let's put it into wounds. and heal the 2 wounds I currently have. And finally, time. Stab said dog. 3 misses, 5 hits. 5 hits, die -2. Hits for 2 more wounds. We're just going to slowly chip apart this stone dog. Gaining another 25 XP. Puts us at 195. Doggo tries to bite me. Dub once says, womp womp. Alright, let's continue. Hold back the darkness. 6 is a failure. Speed, no. Fear, no. Take no fear. I mean, I guess the worst thing is I corrupt myself. That is the worst thing. Let's not corrupt ourselves if we don't have to. So let's just beat on the dog. The 6 would be a critical. Unfortunately, the dog is immune to criticals. Boo. So die -2. Hit him for another 2 damage. And another 25 XP for me. So 220. Jesus Christ. Alright, dog tries to bite me. Cannot make it through my quickness. End of the round. New round. Hold back 7 and 11. We're good. Fear. We take 1. Speed. We get a grit. We're back to max grit. Alright, now we can try. Let's cast our spell. Let's use a grit to recast that spell. We're still going to take the corruption hit, but at least the spell will succeed this time. So we save our corruption, and we heal 2 of our 3 sanity wounds. Stab that dog. The 5 will hit, the 2 will not. Die -2 for 0 damage. This is really, really rough. Dub 1 says the dog doesn't know where I'm at.